Okay. Let's say we get started with our next Metroidvania Monday. I didn't change the model. That's fine. Excuse me. Alright. It is time, once again, to mine our souls. So, there are a few things that I have not done yet. Namely, I think there and there, which I have not gone to. There's also some stuff, I believe, down here, which I have not done. Uh-oh. Okay. Thought I hit that interrupt, but I guess I didn't. Which was... Oh, no. Okay. That's why I kind of remember. hit the right parry. So now I'm gonna have to shake off all of my training from Silksong. Well, really from every other Metroidvania. Something that I cannot do yet that I can do later. That I'll have to come back for. Probably. Council tenets. 10 tenets of the council. Legacy, equality, justice, loyalty, discipline, innovation, selflessness, benevolence, knowledge, and insight. The Tiandel Council was founded by a group of scientists and nobles who were opposed to Taoism. In its early days, it faced suppression and operated in secrecy, but over time it developed a centralized structure. 10 wise individuals, known as the 10 Souls, were chosen annually as leaders, guiding the organization with each of their respective tenets. Back there, I need to find a... Okay. There's probably some key somewhere that I just don't have. That requires from the other direction. That goes down that way. Was that a mistake? Probably. Oh, I can't climb these walls. But I can climb the corners of them. That's an elevator. That's another way around. Galactic Dock sign. No entry while warping. Galactic Dock is a space dock built by Council of New Kundun. It can accommodate up to 10 Yuanbao class ships. These ships can be piloted to nearby planets due to their limited range and can handle interstellar travel. No. where this is going. Okay, there is a... What do I do? I could do Swift Runner, make it a little bit easier to go. Key boost, maximum key charge capacity through advanced key training methods. Increases... This is all stuff I have to get later. Okay. I kind of need to streamline to that. Because that will actually come in quite handy. Jades. Yeah, I can only do one. You are a Tau fruit. Solarian dies after succumbing to Tianhao. When a Solarian dies after succumbing to Tianhu, their body will produce a gorgeous flower. It is unclear why this happens. During the process, the experiences of the deceased life are converted into something like a fruit, filling it with the energy of life. Get small amounts of skill point upon absorption. Slightly increases slash and talisman damage. Go to the central hall. Because I still have places to go. Have I ever gone this way? Oh. We first step into the Eternal. The Tianhao catastrophe spread, formerly secret organization known as the Tiandao Council, merged into the open. They recruited technical personnel for the Eternal Cauldron Project, with motivational slogans, and invited the general public to ascend with New Kunlun. New path to survival. This brought a glimmer of hope to Benglai, which had become plunged into doomsday panic. You. Now I know that I can open that up a little later. Actually, why did I even need to go down that way then? I guess because I couldn't even go through there since the rope, I needed to pull the rope down. Rest. I'm gonna need to go back through here because there's that mini boss I still haven't beaten yet. Now I kind of want to see if I can't do that. probably should not have even tried fighting him, to be fair. If I did, I should have just gone for... Well, even if I did, I should have just went to the area where I can see him. So that requires going somewhere else. This, I believe, actually... Is there even a way through that? Is there something that I'm missing that might... Wait a second. Oh. Aha. I was just severely too late. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, you're gonna be miserable to deal with. Partially because of the run back, partially because it's gonna be miserable. The run back is not the worst, but I definitely want to make it shorter. Especially if I can get just one tapped, well, not one tap, but two tapped pretty quickly. see, is there literally any... Are there literally just any safe spots around here? I think I know one. Arguably a mistake. Not so much. I do wonder if you can kind of like pogo on the... The fire is going to be a pain to deal with for sure. I almost kind of need to perfect carry everything, really. Not even necessarily because the moves hit especially hard. It's 9 souls, of course they hit very hard. But was not nearly as good, because I fumbled the last parry there. I was very lucky that that box was coming back. First time I had... Actually, yeah, the first time I had... fumbled that jump. Not quick enough on the jump. Or not quick enough on the dash. I cannot even risk going for a hit when he does that combo because I'll just die immediately. There we go. I was not going to risk that. Advanced component. Oh, and that leads back to that. That's real nice. Okay. At least it's a fairly safe... Wait, Actually, how do I get back down? That'll work. If I landed right, that would have worked. That wasn't even the mini-boss that I was going for. That was an entirely separate mini-boss I found. Where's my soul? Hold on. Where is... Wait a second. No. There's no way I'd be over here, right? No? Yeah, this doesn't show, like, exact room location. It just shows the room that it's in. I guess, yeah, since I never touched the other side, it doesn't count. I have to wait until it comes back around before I try to jump again. Okay. This time... That's more like it. Let's keep moving. Oh, that's how it... Okay. it teaches you about this as well. No, this is, shoot. Yeah, this is just an alternate way through here. I might be missing some. Oh, wait, it's right. It's like that. That's closed. Closed as well. Right, this is... Alright, yeah, I went here initially. And that's how you get down to the next area. Then this way. Goes to... This goes back to the first mini-boss. say I have very much. I've kinda. I've kind of turned around on. Not all of the soundtrack. I've turned around on the soundtrack a bit, is what I'll say. This is this area. An area that I kind of missed that I'll probably have to come back to. There's also an area up here that I did not get to. That is probably the way around. No, wait, is this... Maybe there's a way in the future to come back through here, but at least for now... Well, okay. That's not necessarily true. Okay, maybe that's entirely true. I just need to find a way around to here. Doesn't really matter if I rest again. If I... Second skill point. yeah, let's lock in Swift Rise now. One of my complaints last time with the boss was that you could get comboed, and because of the knockback. And at the very least with this, there's the potential that I avoid that. Here. Yeah, it was through here that I can go next. That from the other side. Unlock that. That. There's 3 of them. There's another. I do see a save point right there. If I get down, so down through there. Okay. sure I don't immediately die. And even if I do, that is not the end of the world. How? Bearing Shade reduces knockback from melee attacks when parrying, increases stability when enduring heavy hits. Wow, I would have loved to have that during that last mini-boss. This is another movement platform. All the way through here. Okay, then what's there? Hold on. Oh. I think I see where it leads. Another Tau fruit. Next, I need to go up there somehow. Hold that back down then. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. That's a clever puzzle. Oh, that's a mini boss. Didn't quite have the next dash ready. Okay, I do slightly wish that there was a... I guess this run back isn't so bad. I wish we didn't have to do the puzzle every time. Like, it's easy once you figure it out. Medicinal citrine, an orange-tinted ore. People once mixed it with wine, believing that it would strengthen the body. However, taken in large quantities is harmful. That leads back down to there. I guess that's just a quick way down. But that is... There's another portion of this area. Yeah, figured. Well, it helps to know that that is there. Okay, there really is... There isn't really a way. Jades, so you are... I don't use talismans that much. Maximum key charge capacity through advanced key training methods. What else is there? Increases maximum key charge capacity through advanced. That's just a secondary one. Increases the internal damage inflicted by a successful Tai Chi or skull kick. While in the air, hold down and press X to perform a special kick that will bounce you up in the air for a bit. If successfully landed, skull kick can be used as an alternative to this Tai Chi kick. Then take a breather to cover internal damage after a precise parry. There's a lot. There's a lot here for sure. Like, there are even some skill trees I don't have yet. There's a bunch of jades I don't have yet. Don't have all of the cloud piercer stuff. Yes. Do I want to? It's okay. There was... I guess there was still technically you that I have not gotten yet. That's the Radiant Pagoda. You are something I haven't gotten yet. Wait, you're the mini... No. Are you the mini boss? I don't remember. Might be. Right now, I am here. I'm assuming the actual way is that I come around from here. There's also probably some stuff I'm missing. You know what, let us head back to the pavilion. I kind of want there to be some point where you're able to choose which Lotus you port back to. You know what, I won't. Make a mountain out of wool. Okay. Simple basic elements. Create. Ricochet J. Even with imprecise parries, projectiles can be deflected back with damage. It's tandem with the bullet deflect skill. Increases health restored by medicine pipe, but slowly applies healing over time rather than immediately. No. That'll be something to have, but no. Allows a talisman attack to simultaneously hit an additional target useful in battles with enemies. Then you. They say that the ape men have the alien germs that make them bite indiscriminately if they're not trained. We took the vaccines before takeoff, but its effectiveness should have worn off centuries ago. Looks like there's no escaping it now. Don't be so neurotic. Pretty sure it's not a thing. At least make him take a shower. If the stench gets on my clothes, you'll not hear the end of it from me. Sand magazine. Expands the maximum number of shots available. Bow. Developed. Purchaser S. Required dark steel. Allows the... transmutate to wealth. Okay. I have... I'm gonna need a lot of gin. Thing is, it has to be with the talisman explosions. I guess, like, with immobilized, that's something. I'm not trying to rain on your parade, but with your current gear, 100 extra lives won't even cut it. If you find any usable materials, please bring them to me. I can also make simple modifications that pipe yours to enhance its effectiveness. If you spare parts, just spend a little time looking around. Literally anything else. I actually kind of want to try it out now. First, save. Are you feeling okay, Yi? It's dangerous out there, so stay safe. Okay, now I'm gonna try to find the mini boss again. The mini boss that I missed, because I think emphasis on think, I might be able to beat it. I'm gonna continue. Well, okay. Do I maximize key now? Or I wait until later? I could very well wait until later. Oops. I kept not jumping. I kept hitting the parry before the jump. And that does actually seem to lock me in place. That's more like it. Okay. From here. I guess I should have realized that, that won't become a problem, right? I'm trying to see if it doesn't just reappear. I'm assuming it doesn't. Also, I never got that. Oh. If I'm correct, I think I see why. This is indeed. Okay, but I'm also actually now kind of curious if I leave and come back, the thing comes back. Or if it's now just kind of gone forever. Copper jade. Increases gem collection radius, allowing for collection of gem from even further away. If I had other talismans that actually might not be so bad. Or other jades. I actually wonder, how do you get more, like, space for jades? I get the feeling that's not a enemy that I can kind of like farm. It double hits, okay. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. That's better, but not great either. If I died to that mook, I would have been mad. That oddly enough gives me a better run back. Like, not a great one, but a better one. I was hoping that if I took an extra couple seconds, it would have been... I also, weirdly enough, have a... kind of an out. Which is nice, but not really necessary. Fast. I'm catching it on the way up. I guess it doesn't really matter. that's me throwing. Now there isn't really a good way to speedrun it, other than just, like, actually technically speaking, I could probably just. Probably at the very edge of it. I think the only time okay, outside of just straight distancing it, I think the only time I can actively heal during that is when he is stunned from the air parry. Late on that last parry. There we go. Computing unit. Additional computing unit increase. The Jade system computing power by 1. Jade system was developed by the ancient Fangxi Guild to assist in combat. Interesting different Jades. Unlocks extraordinary abilities for the user. However, an extensive Jade system requires a deal of computing power. That is nice, actually. I think earlier, did I literally not ask how do I increase my ability for Jades? And what do you know? I just found it. Jin collection radius. Reduces knockback. Interrupt talisman detonation. I guess just pauper regeneration. Okay. Okay. I probably want to beeline for the talisman. If there's any other skills I can get. Ooh, okay. Hold on, I kind of want to... Okay, hold on. I do realize I forgot the rest. That's actually really nice to learn. I think partially because I have not learned about the talismans, like, at all. I'm gonna head back to the pavilion. Now that I've basically gotten, maybe not everything, but as much as I could from here, let's actually find a way to continue. I guess also, immediately upgrade my medicine type. Yeah. Like, maybe herb catalyst. There we go. Let's see if I can't find a way to make it to... I'm kind of... Okay. I'm hoping I can potentially... Oh. Okay. That... Going that way. Lake Yugioh ruins. Shoot, okay. I think there's a marginal difference between like if there's a difference, it's hard to tell actually. Oh, nice. That's immediately to... I get the feeling that if I were to go down there, I would immediately... Hello? Who are you? Hello, friend. Nice day for a walk, isn't it? Who are you? Who am I isn't important. What's important is our current conversation. So you're just a Solarian taking a leisurely stroll through these ruins. If you don't explain to Perseus, you're going to have to forgive my rudeness. Listen to me, my friend. I have no intention of being your enemy. I'm also confident that you're not about to harm me. According to the hexagrams, violent conflict will not occur. I always held great confidence in the insights of my divination process. I thought all the superstitious Solarians stayed in Kungalai. What's more, the Daybreak Tower is a relic deeply symbolic of our ancestors. This is not a place to start a fight. What tower? These updated ruins. My friend, things are never as they seem on the surface. Eons ago, the Daybreak Tower used to be the most magnificent altar in the Palace of the Immortals. Ancient emperors would come here on important days to pray to the heavens. They would ask the holy men living in the tower to divine the fortunes of their kingdom. Praise be the soul, and grant our people peace and prosperity. May the soul grant us the power to destroy our enemies. Please grant me sons who will extend the lifeline of the Empire. If you listen carefully, you can still hear their prayers echoing faintly between these walls. Battered by the winds of time, the entire belief system eroded and disappeared. People have even invented a whole new way to define soul. That's because they found their own two hands, far more reliable than any contrived gods. A little friend of mine once said something similar. In short, when I came back to my senses, I can no longer hear the music of Daybreak Tower. Such a pity. I wish you could have seen this place at the height of its splendor. The bells rang with deep, majestic tones as the ancient Kunlun people assembled here to share food, wine, songs, and faith. It was a breathtaking sight. Songs and wine. Now that sounds a bit more interesting. Oh, that's right. That reminds me. I got a little something for you. This ancient music sheet is one of my treasured possessions. The bells used to fill these halls with the same melodies. If you manage to find the right instruments in these ruins, you should try playing some of the music. Your appetite for stories seems to be wearing thin. I'll let you be on your way. Okay. So I need to find sheet music. Are you something I need to worry about? Hold on. If I enter here, will I? I am assuming that water is dangerous. Something. Wait. Could I try? Okay. There is something that can break those in presumably this area. I just need to know what. And I can see what. I can see which pieces are about to fall. Wait, items, aren't there? Hold left trigger. Oh, summon mythic nymph. I thought it said something about jump to a platforms, but I don't think. I guess that wasn't quite correct. You are. Well, that's a cool design. That is a very cool design indeed. Okay. So, oh, is there... I take it there's no actual way of getting back up. At least not yet. So, you literally have no choice but to continue. It's... I guess... Oh. Wave 3. Rule of 3. Description of the ancient steel. West of the Archie Tower above the Daybreak Tower. Right above is the Daybreak Tower. Ancient people, a holy site. Moons, the Archie Lake was once a site of sacrificial ceremonies. Back when Sol was just the name of a star. People viewed the primordial roots as the mother and the soul as the father. Prayers within the circular building were said to be able to reach heaven. Some nights, strangers from ancient Kunlun would gather at the tower and celebrate the song and dance, exalting the soul with their lyrics and passing on their soul worship to subsequent generations. Why would there need to be a health station here? Oh. How are you doing, dear brother? Is it day or night where you are right now? What does the sky look like out there? I never left Sia, so I always feel envious whenever you told me about all those faraway places. Didn't have many friends my age when I was a kid. The grass, the trees, the sky, and the stars were what kept me company whenever you were away. Remember when I first told you about hearing the roots sing? You thought I was hallucinating from being alone all the time.
Kim?
Hey, why haven't you gone to sleep yet? Are you talking to the roots again? How did you know? The weather tonight is great, so all the branches are singing. I've told you again and again, the primordial roots aren't sentient. You're most likely hearing random static generated by its energy. You just don't know them yet. They can be quite lively. I learned about the celestial bodies in school today. Did you know that light from the stars in the sky are actually from a long, long time ago? Star leaves its brilliance behind as it burns itself. That light travels thousands, if not millions of light years to reach us. I heard a classmate say that the stars may shimmer brightly, but they may have already extinguished. All that's left are the last vestiges of their final moments, echoes from the past. That's what nourishes the roots. They absorb the remnants of stars, turning them into milk to feed us and supply us with energy. What my teacher doesn't know is that all souls and dreams also end up as food for the primordial roots. They emit a song as they devour. I hear their deep melody as I fall asleep each night. They sing about all the stories across this vast expanse. That's how the roots perpetuate the memories of the universe, how they nurture new stories as others come to an end for all eternity. I wouldn't have described the energy conversion process in such a sentimental way. They have a rather active imagination. Isn't it just captivating? All their branches contain stories from the past, there's even souls from... Okay, I know. That sounds like a fine poem waiting to be written. But you should still focus on your studies, okay? The primordial roots energy can be explained through scientific principles. I'll let you be my assistant, then you can learn all about it. You really think there are souls inside the roots? I'm not alone, it's a bit worrying. Not really. Forget about that. Look, a shooting star. You didn't approve. You thought the world ran not on sentiment, but on science and rationality. So I swore to never talk about them again. But the voices never disappeared. I hid under the cupboard and responded in secret. Her calls and responses formed their own meandering melody, its color and aroma changing as it flowed. Even then, in these dead streets and deserted alleys, the roots still sing. So please don't worry about me, dear brother. I am not alone. Not when I have the roots to tell you your story. Okay, I see. Hold on. That moves that. Soul Reaper. Any gem and experience absorbed by the enemy that you killed can be recovered using a talisman explosion. This moves things to actually kill the enemy that kill ye. Okay. That helps? To be honest, I don't fully understand what that means, but I guess... You are a mini-boss, not a boss. So I need to be... Nice. Never mind. Let us hope that there is a save station just on the other side of this. It'd be really cool to have a save station just on the other side of this. Ancient cave painting. Who sang the soul's sphere? In its sorrow and compassion, it descends, granting us life with its vigor. Primordial ruse, also known as Fusang, is the oldest plant in our mother planet, Penglai. It feeds on light and reaches across all islands and landmasses. Since prehistoric times, Solarians have been inseparable from the roots. It provides shelter for sleeping and food for warmth. On Penglai, civilizations arose wherever the tree thrived. Rest. Oh, look who decided to show up after all this time. Did your astounding intelligence lead you into this trap? This is quite eye-opening. I could sense it from afar. As stubborn as ever, I see. I've got to give it to you, though. It takes courage to storm into my territory all on your own. You only just came back from the dead, right? Figured anyone who got another shot at life would know better than to intrude on my farmlands. I don't intend to die in these barren fields.
Oh?
Barren, you say? Then let us fertilize it with some fresh organic remains. We farmers are naturally thrifty. Nothing goes to waste, not even a skinny little mouse.
You saw?
Rise and shine, my beasts. There's work to be done. Oh, you're gonna be miserable, aren't you? I'm scared. It's so dark. Jiangxi soldiers. This technology was banned centuries ago. You've gone so far as to modify the ape men? What's wrong with putting everything into use? The opportunity to serve me beyond death is a special privilege I bestow. I read the system report the moment I woke up. You apparently made a mess out of the livestock area. I was there when we captured 8 men on Pale Blue Planet. They're obedient creatures that can be quite cute once tamed. but as pets or as livestock, in the end, they're just tools. You begin to think of yourself as one of those beasts now that you've mingled with them in their cage. Enough. Are you here to lecture me or kill me? Alright, thanks for the reminder. I better send you on your way. You got a field inspection to pick up later today. Bring him down with all your might, my beast. I'll reward you with some rice afterwards. Do I... Nobody's gonna see. No, wait, this isn't part of the plan. That's not what I meant when I said bring him down. This is complete disaster, you imbeciles. And you should have been more specific. I know a trap when I see one. Oh no, this is the next power-up. Okay, never mind. Bending key to form a blade. Intriguing. The theory is simple, but manifesting it will be tricky. Oops. There it is, my body and the blade bound together by key. This is the final trial. Can this sword penetrate a defensive barrier? The sword lives ever present in both myself and the world. I do actually really like the tutorial areas. And how there is kind of like an in-universe reason why you go to these tutorial areas to learn new techniques. Go green, once it's fully charged, release the attack button. After charging to unleash a powerful forward thrust, which can destroy enemy shields and hard obstacles. Okay, so now I have to... Okay, that's just a dash. Eating it. Oh, hey! How you doing? Meet again, Sir Yi. How did you get here? Are you following me? Not in the slightest. It can only be fate. Ever since my awakening, I have made this land my home. I sojourn across Kunlun without ever settling down. This is one of my many hiding spots, and I expect to meet you here. You don't need to hide. The guards here are no match for you. A scholar does not wield the sword lightly. I simply slip away when trouble starts to brew. There is no need for violence. A poetry reciting weapon that won't fight. That's a first. Oh, you flatter me, sir. But that is the reason why I cannot obtain chin from mechanical corpses like you do. That being said, would you be interested in bartering once more? Feel free to peruse my wares. Okay. Cover rate of internal damage, let me get a quicker health feed. Increases output damage from health explode 25%. Dose. Turns to 10 uses metals pipe. Shoot. Okay. I guess I'm gonna need to come back here anyway. The health thief is gonna be really nice. I think I might want. No. I'm gonna invest in the computing unit first. Farewell, you. Oh. Oh, okay.
You can jump.
Oh yeah, that was kind of just to be expected. But I guess that works. Ooh, yellow water report. Monitoring yellow water quality. Flow rate normal. Concentration undetectable. Yellow water concentrated irrigation formula in New Kunlun. It's comprised of dragon snake excrement, chemicals, and leftover biological waste from the breeding facility. Its high concentration can harm Solarians, necessitating immediate localization excision if it comes into contact with skin. Solaria. Enjoy a sublime eternity amongst evergreen foothills. Nun Kunlun, the second home of your dreams. How are we doing today? It's not like I want to chat, I'm just carrying out my directives. What? Give me a status report in this region. What? Who do you think you are? I don't give out reports to just anyone. I only am doing it because I pity you. Oh god, this is Cinderella. Okay. Crops in the greenhouse are ready for harvest. The season's harvest, our 921st, is scheduled for today. Fortunately, due to unexpected structural failures, most operations are experiencing delays. Also experiencing anomalous levels of yellow water. Damaged pipelines are threatening the integrity of the entire system. Populations of symbiotic dragon snakes have greatly exceeded the optimal range. It will require immediate rectification in order to bring back the region's ecological balance. Dusk Guardian support teams have been deployed to perform repairs. Estimated repair time unknown. There, I said it. Happy now? Sounds like this place is going through a total meltdown. No, it's not. Just take some time to organize everything. Agriculture really complicated. Listen up. Every module here was carefully planned by Lady Gomang. Like Lady Gomang herself, every plant here is filled with grit and dedication. These permaculture systems were built to last for billions of years. You need not worry about their condition. How do I shut off the yellow water? Don't be silly. The yellow water is incredibly concentrated. You'll be in big trouble if you operate without a permit. That concentrated nutrient makes it toxic. You can't just jump in and shut it off. It needs to be closed manually. The controls are at the highest floor next to the dragon spout. Did you see where Gumang went? Why should I? You think I'm just going to mark it because you asked? Lady Gumang is in the agrarian hall to the right of the water, an oxygen synthesis zone. Why are you going there anyways? She's usually sleeping. She doesn't really entertain guests. Arrogant as she's always been. Arrogant? I will not allow you to slander Lady Gomang like that. The lady is the most pragmatic and most charitable scientist. New Kunlun can enjoy a stable food supply thanks to Lady Gomang's mindful method. Mindful of what? A farmer herself, the lady emphasizes total control over her crops with minimal mistakes. Channeling her dedication and precision, she created an array of instructions collectively called the Farmer's Mindful Method. It is used to control all aspects of agriculture, including moisture, soil fertility, and other automatic systems. In other words, she's a control freak. Say what you want, but the lady's methods allow everyone to be fed with limited resources. You must know that Lady Gomang was born in poverty. She worked and studied tirelessly to become an exceptional biologist. That's it. I was ready to answer your questions and everything. You're the worst. I'm ignoring you. I mean, I do have... Where do you think you're touching? What nerve? If you want the data, just give me 400 Jin. There's no need to destroy me. It's not like I want you to keep talking to you. I just don't want to be shut down. You're actually paying for it. Well, don't expect me to thank you for this. Okay. That turns off this section for sure. unknown seed. Solar artifact can be gifted to Schwan Schwan. The seed can be found in the greenhouse due to genetic modification. It's hard to determine what it will grow into. That loops back around there. I only got 150 of you left. Turns you off. You are gonna be a problem. I shot the wrong way. That is a skill issue and a half. But that does... Okay, obviously I need to go... We're here. We need to go here. Okay. Facing the wrong way for that last one. I'm glad I got that. But, there we go. That gets rid of that one. I see. Okay. First you, and you. Mutated crops. Many crops in the greenhouse are overgrown, indicating malfunction in the granary system. First generation Kunlun granary system was developed by Lear and the Fengshi Guild. It demonstrated sustainable energy from the roots, astonishing the nine kingdoms. After Lear's disappearance, the cultivated land on Kunlun Island laid fallow. The soul of Wumang later improved the granary, restoring it to its former glory, providing nourishment to the dormant Solarians. Okay. That is almost the entire area. Oh, no, I see. Skills. Okay, 1 second. All extra charge, you will grow. Well, that's already activated. And the rest of... Then these two will also be something that activates on their own. So we need... After picking up experience dropped after death, Talisman is 2 key. I think the main one I want to get is water flow. I want to say the other thing is backlash. General damage inflicted of special Tai Chi or skull kick. Thing is, it doesn't replace, it can be used as an alternative. I don't know where to go. I'm thinking life recovery first. Like, getting more enhanced, talisman might be the play. The problem is, I'm not using the talisman as much. I mean, okay. Eventually, we'll have all of these. It's not going to be a matter of when or if. It's going to be a matter of when. So I guess I can go for some less impactful ones now. And I'm not hurting on, like, Jin or anything. I'm thinking going for Enhanced Blade actually might be the play. Do have one Jin left over. Soul Reaper increases Jin collection radius. I guess Soul Reaper. How much? I've got 800. You are... let's actually rest. Is there another one? Wait, where's the merchant? Is he not... Was the merchant not over here? Does he leave after a while? 'Cause I didn't see him over there. I might be blind. Oh, yeah, I'm blind. Okay. I don't think I can get anything other than health. Shadow Strike is not going to do that much. Maybe Last Stand in case I'm up against the wall, but that's 2,000. Like, Quick Dose is probably going to be what I go for, honestly. Either that or Eternal Recovery. Oh no, I know where this is going. Okay, so I need to... I... Okay. There's no way to out-cheese this one. there is no... Didn't dash quick enough. Don't know if that was better or worse. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough to deal with for sure. Yep. I think the bombs are both the hardest and easiest part of this. might honestly just want to try again. I feel like I'd rather... How did you get me? That was quick. Granted, I did make the mistake of... I guess trying to go for my body early. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a choice. I kind of need to get my body immediately, because otherwise I just lose everything. That was me. It's weird. It feels like the way to beat the it feels like the way to beat the bombs is to jump over them. But as I try to jump over them, my mom see. Let's go enhanced bullet deflect. The way to actually beat the bombs is to jump over them, right? Probably. Probably not. I don't think it is. I guess that's the thing. I don't think it is. But at the same time, I don't really have that much better option. It feels like the dash is too small. Redo.
Check it.
Trying to get the parry off. The parry off into the tailspin explosion a bit more accurately. Having to waste a medicine pipe. Attack I couldn't even. Too late on the air parry. Was someone okay? It does make me slightly wonder if now that the boss is active, I can actually, like, if I manage to sneak by it, I can actively, like, by it is a question I am not smart enough to answer. But you know what? I might as well try to answer it. No. No, you have to. Okay. That's weirdly good to know. So I have to do this run back every single time. Okay, here's the other thing. Do I want the J's that I have on me? I can't buy any new ones. Okay, hold on. Temporarily mobilize them. Which ones do I have right now? I think it's Popper and Bearing. That's more like it.
That was better, though.
Okay, so the Tailsman... I'm assuming the Tailsman explosions I cannot use. ultimate explosion I can't use until an enemy is ready for death. This way, that way seems to be the safest way of doing that. Run the opposite direction, then dash. Yeah, if the internal damage is enough, it does it, but otherwise it won't. I see. That went so poorly so quickly. Hold on, I need practice. I think soon after this,
That was better though. If I didn't mess up all those times, okay, one thing I kind of want to do now is I want to go back to the pavilion and get rid of all the components and see if if that jade that increases strength towards the you are 800. You are 1200. You're 1600. I think you're just enough to get it. Last night I went. Now you want last stand. I did help thee. Okay, you know what? Quick dose. Hold on. What do I have on right now? It's stasis and bearing. Shadow Strike will be nice in the future, but it will not help now. I can't believe I messed that up. Okay, I guess if it makes me feel any better, by the time I'm done with this, I'll have enough for the last stage. Avarice Jade. Increases gold attained for killing enemies, making gold much more profitable. Okay, well, now, okay. Do I have enough for the next computing slot? I have more than enough for the next computing slot. Okay. Alright, though. I need to... Okay, that appears to be everything in this area. I think from here... Yep, this is 2. Got room for really 1 more. I'll see if knockback or state... Well, okay. I think stasis is going to be useless against a boss. So, quick dose. Okay. From here, I think this is where we fight the actual... Oh. Oh, okay. Where to place, I guess. Go a different route. There is not nearly enough room to jump.
Nice. Log entry: deceased have fled duty and was found in one water and oxygen generating pools. He has already died several days earlier from what looks to be piercing injury. I don't get it. We do our time, and we get to live a good life. How could he be so stupid? The eerie thing is, the cuts on his body were really deep. Guards don't attack Dusk Guardians, so I'm suspicious as to whether it was really an accident. I've been told that he must have pissed off one of the animals. That may be the reason. I still have a lot to learn. Something tells me that is no. Like damage report. Warning: severe pipeline damage detected. Dust Guardians have been notified for emergency repairs. Oxygen synthesis zone is fountain of life for Newfoundland. During construction, Lang designed an extensive symbiotic system that with genetically modified plants that, like pig trough, leaves release oxygen and purify water efficiently. Newfoundland's well-being depends on water and oxygen supply. The well-being of all passengers, any contamination is strictly forbidden. Oh no. That was the correct way to go, wasn't it? Ah, well. Okay, that's fine. I needed to run back to this area anyway. Can I can get a school point. Oh. Okay. Oh, Disney's 2? Wait, what? I need both, don't I? God, okay. Guess. Yeah, I need everything to connect, to get everything. Okay. That's actually good to know. It's actually very good to know, in fact. Being overly cautious of the fly. Unfortunately, that was my downfall there.
I lost all that money. Get up there. Here we go. Oh. Oops. That turns off that. Okay. Okay. Why is there a lotus right here? I mean, I feel like I know the answer. Okay, yeah, I know the answer. Okay, here's the thing. I need to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Okay. So, you... That's gonna be a mini-boss up there. What? Hold on, did I... Oh. Okay, thank goodness that there was another way around that. I need to rest, actually. No herb catalyst. Installed into the pipe, increases healing effect. Not going to. Wow, if only I didn't die earlier. Okay, so I believe she is across water and oxygen synthesis. It's either that or... It is either that or... she's across the pond. Okay, enemies are coming. If the screen pulled out, I know what you are. Okay. Well, at least I don't have to do that again. No, I have to do that again. Okay. So there is... I actually think going under is gonna be for the best, because I need to take care of that guy, like, right away. I need to take care of them as they come. I do wish it was at least faster to start. I need to bum rush the last guy down, just like ASAP. I'm just doing that while dodging all of the... The first one I can definitely go under no problem. Like, that's without a doubt. It is the second one that I'm having an issue with. Okay, to be fair, I should have healed. But if that was the literal last enemy, I will be upset somewhat. This is fine. This is doable. This is more than doable. Now. Should have Tailsman dashed. Okay. No, this is fine. This is fine. Landing, hey, gets me that much closer to a skill. yeah, the flying spike enemy I need to take care of right away. Like, frame 1, I need to take him down. Otherwise, he's going to be a pain. I guess by this point, I'm assuming that she's this way. That's not the last enemy. Oh, that was? Okay. Okay, yeah, I threw so many times then. Oh. My lord, something's not quite right. According to the data Mystic Nymph sent back, the maintenance records for these zones haven't been updated in a while. The extent and impact of any damage is uncertain, but... Why can I hear your voice there, Yi? Are you inside this green ball? How impudent. You must not speak to Lord Yi in such a manner. Stop. Don't touch that wire. Green ball at this control means you're visiting a farm. Who's the bird lady? Is she your friend? No, she and I are just students of the same mentor. Friend isn't the right word for her. You were classmates. Why would you not be friends? I know, it must be because your mentor picked favorites. Not at all. So who was more talented, you or her? Hard to say, but we'll know soon enough. Are you guys going to compete? What's the punishment for losing? That's enough. Lord Yi is very busy. We mustn't hold him back. Apologies, my lord. Chuan Chuan hangs out here and refuses to leave. However, as he has a esteemed guest, I have been conversing with him. Just make sure he stays inside. I will keep an eye on him. If there's any new development, I will contact you again, my lord. Domang is exceedingly shrewd. Please exercise caution. There's gonna be a lotus, or there's gonna be a root node up here, right? There's gonna be a root node up here, right? I don't have to do the entire... Okay, thank God. Okay. Here comes the hardest part. What I know is gonna be hard. Okay. What do I have right now? Popper. Got quick dose. Got knockback reduction.
could. I mean, no, I don't really. Well, okay. I don't really have that much of a choice. I kind of just need to go in. How much money do I have? 600? Not enough for anything, really. Okay. She's not gonna fight me. Her Yangshi are gonna fight me. Well, hold up. Did you stop to smell the roses? I thought you all people didn't like to waste time. But enough about that. I knew this day would come. The others may not have noticed, but when I first laid eyes on you, I knew what you would become. Ideologically bankrupt, impulsive, and self-righteous. It was only a matter of time before you turned against our noble endeavor. Was upending the truth part of this endeavor? Does that make it right to manipulate and deceive the entire world? You see, that is the difference between you and me. Did you know that farmers in the ancient mountains spent thousands of years domesticating and genetically modifying these delicious optoberries? Evolutionary pressures pushed the wild optoberries brink of extinction, but we saved it. Put it another way, the entire specimen was saved through our intervention. And your point is? Don't you understand? Optoberries, ape men, even our fellow Solarians. They all need greenhouses and incubators. Sacrificing a little freedom and yielding to your superiors is the path to a perfect society. What's wrong with a little lie? The truth is, the weak fear. The truth cannot make choices for themselves. You're only dominating others for your own pleasure.
Oh.
Dominating? No, I'm content. Those that are capable will create order. That is my duty as a soul. Only everything went according to plan. My plan. Doesn't it get tiring? Let it go already. Silence. You messed everything up. Ruined my immaculate plans. If Angong had chosen me back then, we wouldn't be in this situation. Forget it. All this talk is going nowhere. You know, I'm actually grateful for your disturbance. It's not every day that one gets swatted between a tenacious pest like you. Law of the jungle, survival of the fittest. Let's settle this in the most primitive way. Right, so now I need to take down probably both the Jiangshi and her. Control system activated. Beasts, my orders. This time exterminate. Good. Go mine. Okay. I see. The big one will be the toughest, so I need to take him down first. Oh, that's gonna be annoying to deal with. Can I break the finger? I wonder if I can break the fingernail. I guess I'll Whether or not I do this tonight is kind of just up in the air. Okay. I see the line. I see the line. Okay, this might be something that I save for next week. I didn't. I'll give it a couple more attempts, but it's getting late.
I'm getting closer. Definitely need to save the... Just get my soul back. Getting a hit in between the attacks. Yeah, I am getting tired. I've been going for 4 hours though. And I got to this boss, which is nice. Kinda just need to hope that like next Monday I can do this. Get to this part relatively quickly. That just kind of needs to be it for today. This is going to be difficult. Thankfully, she seems to have the help of paper. So, honestly speaking, as long as I can. Although, also, it does seem like if you kill one of them while she is reviving the other, she doesn't come back down. Revive the other one. Whether that's a glitch, I don't know. But I might be able to use that to my advantage. That's going to be next time. I don't have the time for this right now, unfortunately. So, that being said, thank you to everyone who decided to stop by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care.